Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Ainsley and today is day 9 of this 30-day Spooky Island Challenge. And today is officially the day that we get to get started on decorating and building up the island. So I am super excited to it feels like now's when the challenge really starts. So I did do a treasure island before starting the recording and have a pocket full of goodies. And then also made sure to download some custom patterns. So we're actually going to start off taking a look at those. And I downloaded some that I am definitely planning on using today and some that will probably come into play later on. But just since I found them, I didn't want to necessarily forget about it. So our entrance is going to really mainly be focusing on this path right here, which I think is absolutely perfect. It's kind of like inherently slightly sinister, I feel like, with the color tones that are being used, but also it could in the daylight just look like any normal path, which is kind of what I'm going for here. And then I'm probably going to be using one or maybe both of these on a wooden signpost. The rest will probably be used later on. But who knows, I may throw in a skull here or there for good measure. But with that, okay, we're going to get started laying the paths. And I do think that is probably one of the most difficult parts of building for me, to be honest. I want this path specifically also to look pretty broken up and not really that perfect, I guess is the right word for it. Like, it's been here for a really long time. It's kind of started to break and wither away in certain places and look slightly unintentional, I guess, with being 100% completely intentional. It's like that whole vibe of like, you're not really put together, but you actually put a lot of work into it. A no makeup look, if you will, for pathing. Okay, and I'm planning on putting a wheat field here so it doesn't bother me that we have those jagged straight edges. And then I think I'm gonna have some jail bars going right here. This doesn't look like too perfect of an ending. Okay, I'm gonna take away this piece. What can I put here instead that doesn't make a little curve? Maybe this? No, that doesn't look right. What about this one? That could work. Okay. And then now I just need something to end this. Okay, maybe. We may come back to this. I want to see if I end up putting another wheat field over this, and then, again, the straight edge doesn't bother me at all. So we'll see. I am going to have the path continue a little bit more, but I do want to go ahead and get these jail bars down, just since those are kind of going to anchor my build here a little bit. And I want to give myself just enough room to get through, but I don't think I can fit through that. Nope. But make it also look like the island was an attempt to be shut down and completely fenced off. Okay, can I fit through that? Yes, I can. Perfect. Okay. Put the other one right there. Great. Okay. So if I add my wheat field here, how does that look? That looks good. Oh, and I completely covered up that straight edge up there. Okay, great. So that doesn't bother me at all. Amazing. Okay, I think I want a decayed tree down here. I absolutely love this item, but the footprint on it can sometimes be really difficult. But I do want this to be kind of tight and almost like claustrophobic feeling a little bit when you enter. So I think that's good. You can still at least get around. Yeah. Okay. So definitely not done, but I am going to move over to terraforming a bit, and then we can finish up this space as well. I think I like it. I can't decide if the jail bars are too close. I had wanted it to be kind of close, but now this is looking like a very, very small entrance. So maybe everything needs to move back one tile. And I know that means I'll need to rethink some of the pathing, but that's okay. Yeah, see, I feel like even just that minor... Oh shoot, no, I can't get out. Even that minor change makes a big difference. Then I'll at least be able to fit a couple more items down here as well. Okay. How was that? Better, much better. Okay, now I just need to fix the cliffs, and then we'll revisit the pathing. Okay, how does this look like on the map? I know that probably doesn't matter as much as how it looks actually when you're standing there, but I don't think I like the back shape of this. But I still like to make sure it looks, I don't know, like natural on the map as well. I think that's gonna be better. Yep, okay. Kind of looks like a weird little kidney bean almost. Okay, so now let's get back to this little weird portion of the path, and it needs to extend a little bit more. So I'm gonna leave this one here as a place marker. So this is still the problem child, and then I need it to continue on. Oops. Okay, I like that one there. I typically don't like to use the same piece 2 in a row, but I might there. I feel like that just looks better. Okay, and now when we have the jail bars placed back over it. Oops, one too far. How does that look? Oh, is that as far as it'll go? I feel like I could get closer. The game's lying to me. Yeah, I thought so. That's too big of a space. I'm pretty sure I had it closer. That's too close. All right. Are these going to be like the wheat fields where they never go exactly? Oh, there we go. Okay. So now this needs to come over one. There we go. Okay. Great. And can I fit? I can fit. Excellent. Okay, I think I want my wooden signpost right here. Which, do I have that on me? Of course not. Okay, so I'll save that place, and then maybe a couple things of weeds and moss, but also need some vines going on in here. Well, that's just a downright lie. There is for sure a cliff. Okay, thank you. And now where can I fit trees in here? That's good. Oh, that was dumb of me. I should have just used the vines to get up here. Okay, I want this one to be full-sized. And then I have some, I guess like 3/4 growth trees planted back here. So let me go grab one. Cool. I don't have fruit. All right, back on track. I think I'm gonna pick up 3 just while I'm here, since I'm planning to using a couple on the other side as well. Hello, Lucky. All right, am I still able to fit another decayed tree up here? I am. Yay. Okay, is that the mossy kind? I think it is. And of course, I can't move anywhere. And now I'm stuck. Alrighty. Probably need to put a vine over here as well as an exit opportunity. Okay, I like that tree placement. That's too perfect of a diagonal. Probably the way I had it before was better. Okay, this one will be full grown. This will be 3/4. And this will also be full grown. And then I'll probably only be able to fit 1. If I could get 2 in here, that would be fantastic. Maybe I will. All right, I need to put my vines in better places here. Okay. So this one's mossy, so I want this one to not be mossy. Drats. What if I stand further back? Yay, it will fit, except it's the wrong type. There we go. Can you move anywhere? No. Shoot, okay, then I don't think I like that. Those are too close together. And it's too... shoot, what is the word? Symmetrical with the other side. So we're gonna have this one pop out a little bit more. I want it like further down here. Yeah. Can you go more? Well, why wouldn't it let me do that before? Okay, wait. Now what if I do that other one here? Like, Okay, this I might be cool with. Can't even see it from the entrance. But you get a glimpse. And maybe depending on the viewpoint, you will end up being able to see it. Okay, that is subject to change. I think for now, I like the way it looks. I just don't want it. You coming to check on the build, Lucky? I don't want it to be just a waste and then end up with empty space there. All right, I'm gonna get some more items. So I think I'm out of room to use decayed trees. Oh, unless I put one right here. Will that fit? Haha. Yes, that works. Excellent. Can't move anywhere, classic. Okay. Probably not going to keep that one there, and it doesn't really help me move around the area anyway. Might see if a couple of the mushroom items will end up working. Oh, leaf piles could help me out with the path situation. The pirate barrels, those are always... Oh, there's my wooden signpost. Not customized, of course, because why would it be? And more wheat fields. I feel like the wheat field ends up being the mascot of every single island that I ever attempt to do. Okay. I do want to use a lot of the wedding candle item, but I'm kind of thinking I don't want that in this section. So I might use the glowing moss instead for light because, I mean, this is already lighter. The sun's coming up since it's 4:30 than when the DA is going to be set. But yeah, I think the glowing moss will probably be the way to go. Which, speaking of, can I fit one right here? I can. Excellent. Then I don't have to worry about coming back over there. All right, let's go back up. Of course, there's no room. All right, maybe I'll start down here. I'm about to get myself, yep, stuck. Okay, this guy needs to go for now. Huh, that wasn't the way I was intending on having it, but I don't hate it. Oh, that could work, and then that way I can still put the little sign right there. Awesome. Can I fit a weed or anything here, or moss? No. Okay, so that does kind of leave some empty space. If I do it this way, can I fit anything? No. Okay, this hasn't been customized yet. Don't know if I have customization kits yet, but that's at least gonna be a placeholder for now. And then I also want this to be a darker wood. I'm gonna go get some flowers. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna end up wanting to use, so I might just get one of everything, and then if a certain type looks better than others, I'll come back and get more of that. Oops, it's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. I don't like how those are 2 in a row, and I think I want this to not be green anyway because of the glowing moss. So I'll put something else there instead. Honestly, maybe another wheat field. And I do like those purple roses, so I'll pop that in there. Odds this ends up giving me an issue with the decayed tree. I feel like the odds are high. Oh, well, there's my other wheat field. As this challenge progresses, I'm sure y'all will start to shoot. I don't even know which path that was. As I was saying, y'all will start to realize how distracted of a decorator I am. I very rarely start and can finish an area in the same sitting. I tend to kind of, I don't know if that was it, but I like it, so that's fine. I tend to decorate like, I don't know, 3 to 4 items and then run around to a completely different area and then start decorating that area and then eventually make my way back to what I started with. But that will be a different kind of challenge just for me, since this is going to be a little bit more organized, or at least I'm hoping it ends up being more organized, and I can actually focus on one area at a time. Yeah, I think that's good there. Okay, now does my decayed tree still fit? It does. It may be further over than I had it before, but that may be fine. I just need to get to that spot. Okay, I think that can also be a flower. So I'll use purple up there, so I'll lose black down here. Another option is using a custom design over here. Just because I do love the decayed tree items, but I feel like they leave a lot of kind of like dead space, I guess. Although I think I might actually like that. Yep. Okay, great. I'm gonna check real quick if I have the customization kits. I want to say no. I don't think I would have thought to get those yet, but maybe if I'm lucky, I happen to pick it up at a treasure island. Ooh, okay. Apparently I did think. Incredible. No. All right, I need to stop doing that. I'm fairly confident that's what I had there. Alrighty, and we're back. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like it. Perfect. And it goes with our decayed trees everywhere. Amazing. Okay, now... Oh, I wonder if I could fit one more tree here. This is a little guy. And kind of force my path to go this way. Although, am I going to be able to get through that? No, I'm not. Okay. No tree there. Maybe a tree here. That's the same spot. And there we go. Okay, now this can I get through? Barely, but yes. Yeah, good. Okay. Can I have a little break in the pathing? No, I want it here. Can it not fit here? Haha, close enough. That's probably the decayed tree getting in the way, per usual. And I'm not gonna fully take this path anywhere. I do want to just have it leading somewhat up into this empty abyss as my starting point for the carnival. And then we can deal with that path when we get to that build. Although that straight edge is really bothering me. Do I have another wheat field? I do. Perfect. See, it's just the best item. It hides everything, which is incredible. Okay, I think I feel good about this portion down here. Now we need to move to the cliffs and figure out something to do with how tight this area is with the trees and then the stupid decayed trees. I like how I'm calling them stupid, but it's my own problem that I decided to use these. So really, I have no one to blame but myself. I want that to go there. Can I make that go there? Alright, who's gonna remember where I put these trees? I think I need to take them out so that way I can put items first. If I put a pattern down, will that help? It's not exactly where it was, but close enough. Okay, that one actually is exactly where it was, so that is very helpful. Great. This is kind of a large area down here. All right, well, first things first. I know I want to use this, although is that the colorway I want to use? That goes better with the jail bars, but I think I like the contrast of the other color. What am I doing here? Anyone remember? Fruit. I probably should have picked up some food while I was at the treasure island. I didn't think I was going to be moving around trees so much, but that's okay. Oh, I had peaches on me anyway. Alright, like I said, very distracted decorator. Nope, that's too close. That's where I wanted it. Great. Perfect. Okay, I think I want that to be a bush. Tree's gonna go back here. Nothing is gonna fit over here, of course. Okay, this can be a flower. Hoping that doesn't cause too much of an issue. I can put a mushroom item here. I bet the mushroom partition's gonna be too big. Yeah, way too big. I didn't get anything else. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what I wanted. I love all the mushroom items. They're just fantastic. Okay, that's gonna be another bush. Maybe a little skeleton guy can go right here. I think I like that. Okay. Now let's see if with that mush stool my tree can go back. Of course not. Why would it? There's no way that's where it was before. Alright, so this item's gonna be a problem, but I don't like how green it is underneath, so I need to... Yeah, I like that placement much better. Okay, I'm gonna put... I don't have the code yet, which I wish I did, but... I'm gonna put a different one down for now. That's not where I want you. and see if I just like the tree there better in general with at least something on the ground. I feel like it just looks so thin and empty, and that's not really what I want. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I will go get the code that I'm thinking of. It's the one that has like, it looks kind of like a tree stump with the little circles on it. I think I want that one here. This one I'm planning on using elsewhere. And is my other decayed tree gonna fit? Oh, it does. Excellent. And then it doesn't bother me that that one won't be overpathing, because at least it's further away from like the main viewpoint. It still just looks so empty. Maybe I just shouldn't use the second one. You can barely see it anyway, and crowd the area more. Like, can you go here? No. Looking for the skeleton. Oh, you can. Okay, well that helps. Can I fit anything here? I can. But that's on the same wavelength as that glowing moss down below, so that looks stupid. But maybe I'll shove the skeleton way up here. Haha. Do I want that side showing? Nah, I'll do that one. Okay. And then my little mush stool can go here. Yes, yes. Okay, it's looking better. I think bushes would definitely help. And like, there needs to be something here. I don't know why I keep going to my patterns instead of my pockets. Nothing that I want is there. Okay. Now I need to put something here. What else do I have? Oh, flowers. Too bright. Let's try the black lilies. I think that's good. I think I'm gonna want another bush here. Maybe a glowing moss here. Except not that one. Still not that one. Thank you. Oh, with the mush partition, we're here. And then I'll take away the other little guy. That at least fills up way more space. I think that's the move. Or just putting it here. Do I like that? I just might. I think I do. Yeah, it's just a really good kind of bulky item, so it takes up a lot of visual space, which I greatly appreciate. Why did I come over here? Now I'm stuck. Okay, I think I want where I'm standing to be the purple pansy. Then I'm gonna get stuck again trying to do this, but I want a glowing moss here. Oh, amazing. Okay. And then bush will go there. Bush will go there. Do have a little bit of dead space still there in the back, but that is looking a lot better. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna switch gears to the other side for just a little bit, and then I kind of want to see what else I want / need, just because I do foresee another Treasure Island run in my future, since I do not have bushes. I know I can dig there. Is the tree really going to be that much of an issue? Ah! Apparently it is. Okay, I don't want the green mum since the glowing moss is right next door. I think I want probably a purple rose. Or maybe a purple tulip. I don't think I've used that yet. We'll get one of each and see what looks better. I don't think I'm gonna like the purple tulips, so we're gonna start with that. I can't decide. I mean, I know the purple pansies are about the same color, and I have used one of those, but I can't decide if those are just too purple. And yes, I think it is. I like how the purple rose is more of a muted tone. The purple tulip is pretty saturated. Okay, get that there, get our, nope. Get our tree placed again. Okay, and then can I use the little mushy stool that I keep trying to use and not using over here? Yeah. Except you're kind of far away from the tree. I want you closer. Oh, is that stupid sapling in the way? Okay, well I can just do that on the other side maybe. Not what I meant to do. And now I'm stuck. For such a small item, it's really giving me a headache. Okay, so then in that case, since it doesn't really work how I want it exactly either way, I do want this sapling hidden. What a... Oh. Happy 5 o'clock. Okay, and we're back. So with that little hiatus, I did take that opportunity to go ahead and time travel to night, just since this is more when the DA will be set. And I thought that would be helpful to kind of see how much the glowing moss actually gives off. And then also I went to a treasure island and got some bushes. So that should help us wrap up some of the decorating then. The only bad thing about time traveling is I lost my little bush place markers, but that's okay. I think I wanted one here and one here. And then also I'm pretty sure one was here. And for good measure, I'm probably gonna put one here too. And I'm trying to diversify the bushes that I'm using just so all of the leaves are different. Okay, how does this look? Definitely a lot better. There needs to be something else back there by that back bush. So I'm thinking maybe a mush log would be good. And I want to try maybe the white one and the purple and see what looks better. The purple could be interesting, like a good tie-in with the flowers. Okay, so if I put it here, what will that look like from ground view? Yeah, I think that's the move. Okay. But I do want something right in front of that. So I think I'm gonna put some glowing moss there. I think a flower right here. And then we'll put that mush item back. Great. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I might end up putting something on top of it, but for now I think it looks pretty good. I do think I have an empty space right here. I do. How am I gonna get there? I might put an extra glowing moss there just for the lighting. Oh, there's another spot. Shoot. Oh, this could maybe be... I started to kind of abandon the wheat fields, but that could work there. I'll get a dark green one. Great. And then put our bush back. And I have no idea which one I had here, but I think maybe that works for me. Okay. Did I got almost every spot. I wonder if I could fit a wheat field here instead. That's gonna be really annoying to deal with. but I think it might be worth it. Yeah, that section looks so much better now that it's filled up. I actually can't decide. I don't want to have a ton of wheat fields. Okay, I might leave it for now, and if it's still bothering me after we've done the other side, then we'll revisit. All right, so now over here, I think my thought was bush here. Gonna put glowing moss back here to kind of give a glowing effect behind the tree, and then a bush here. Alrighty. Yeah, that looks good so far. What else do I have on me? Basically just bushes. Okay. Ugh. Okay, maybe I'll give this thing another shot. Even though it really did not want to cooperate. I have a feeling this is going to be too big because of the decayed tree, but I think I'm going to try it anyway. May as well try a leaf pile. And then for good measure, we'll grab some more wheat fields while I'm here. Okay. Let's try this guy. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think I like that. I am 1000% completely stuck, but I think I like that. Yeah, it's gonna stay. Perfect. Okay, and it puts stuff on the floor, which is even better, so I don't need to put custom pathing. Okay. I think flower here behind this tree. And then something needs to go right where I'm standing. I guess that can probably just be wheat fields. Okay. Amazing. Wait, this is coming together. Of course they're full. All right, I'm not gonna use more bushes, I don't think. So I'll just put a couple here for now. Oh, I only had room for 2. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I already used a green mum in that area anyway. Okay, I think I want this to be a black tulip. Yes, yes I do. Okay. Wheat field. Oh wait, the pile of leaves. How would that look? All right, well, I guess I'll never know. That's fine. Yes, I love that item. Okay. I wouldn't normally put 2 wheat fields back to back, so maybe a glowing moss would look better. There's one spot on the other side of the tree. So maybe we'll have wheat fields sandwiching a tree. If I could find one. Great. Yeah. Okay, now can I get down from here? I have a bad feeling. Is that just moss back there? Okay, yes. So I need to dig up the bush. And there we go. That's how I get out of here. Alrighty. How are we looking? I think it's a pretty good start, to be honest. I'm going to put some custom pathing up on the left-hand side under that decayed tree, maybe down here as well. And then swap out that kind of viney, muddy path over there for the one that I'm thinking of. So that'll help fill up some space. I think I need one more tree over here. Is that where I want it? I think so. That's too close to the other one. Maybe there instead. Yeah, okay, and then can I... I want to see if I can squish a wheat field in here. And I think we may be done with this build. Oops. I don't know why I have such a hard time getting into the storage shed whenever I'm holding tools. I'm sure it's a me problem. Oh no, am I out of wheat fields? Poop. I am. Okay, our placeholder is going to be one of these then. And who knows, maybe I'll like that. How close can that get though? Pretty close that way. Probably not at all over here. Yeah, that shoved too much in the corner. Okay, I don't like that. I think that may work there though, and then again, I'll just put another wheat field. Or a glowing moss. How would that look? Oh, I won't even go in there. Okay, what else could fit in that space? I mean, I guess a bush, maybe. Ooh, shooting stars. No, okay, so that's where it would have to be. I can't get any closer in here because of the stupid footprint of that item. Okay, then in that case, yeah, I definitely want that to be wheat fields, but that's okay because that's kind of encroaching on the transitional space to our carnival, which I think I want to start like right here. So I think that's pretty good then for today. Amazing. Okay. Yes, so I am going to get those custom designs offline, probably pick up a couple wheat fields, and then I will show you guys the beauty shots. And here is our finished build. Thank you all so much for joining me for day 9 in our entrance build of this 30-day Spooky Island challenge. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.